90,000 people are back to work and unemployment drops to 6.8%. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at some latest labour force data that's just come out this morning about, well, the economy here in Australia. And we can see, this is a reference period from last month in November. The key statistics, the unemployment rate decreased to 6.8%. Participation rate increased to 66.1%. Fantastic, more people are participating in the workforce. Employment increased to 12,860,000. The employment to population ratio increased to 61.6%. Underemployment decreased to 9.4%, and the monthly hours worked increased to 43 million. We can see here the employed people, the monthly change, another 90,000 people are employed. So that's a change of 0.7%. Yearly, we're still down, guys. We're still down 83,100, and the yearly change is down 0.6. But let's have a look at, we want to see the other alternative employment data. And let's jump over and have a look at the Roy Morgan unemployment data. And we've got their comparison to the ABS. Now, the rule of thumb is to generally double it. Now, they're saying their November is 11.9% as opposed to 6.8%. Underemployment is at 9.1%. So they have a unemployed and underemployment combined of 21%. So they're the two numbers to look out for. Unemployed people were at 959,000. For October, that's down below 17,000. The unemployment rate is 6.8 according to ABS. The underemployment rate is at 9.4. Participation rate is up, and monthly hours worked are up as well. So, unemployment decreased 0.2 points to 6.8%, 1.7% higher than a year ago, everyone. So while this is, it's good, it's trending back down, but it could just be a monthly blip. It could be businesses preparing. Well, I know they seasonally adjusted, but it could also be businesses coming back, businesses preparing for Christmas, maybe one big last hurrah. So the youth unemployment rate increased less than 0.1 points. Okay, so it increased to 15.6%. This is the one we need to worry about here. Youth unemployment. That can lead to economic scarring and intergenerational poverty. That, if you miss out on skilling up during your younger years, when you have time to devote all your energy to build those skills and to just work crazy hours and to go nuts, that can be a lasting legacy. May not be a good thing. So employment. Employment increased by 90,000 to 12.8 million. Over the year to November, we're down still 83,000. So you can see here we're still down in this graph, guys. Full-time and part-time employment. Full-time employment increased by 84,200 to 8.7 million, and part-time employment increased by 5,800 to 4.1 million. Over the year to November 2020, full-time employment increased by 110,900 people, and part-time employment increased by 27,800. I can't imagine anyone is surprised that part-time employment is increasing when we've got our first recession in 28 years. The part-time share of employment of the past 12 months increased 0.4 percentage points to 32.2%. So the employment to population ratio, we can see here, this is people overall, males and females. Notice, males were sitting much higher, but this is just to do with caring activities, guys. See here, see this? This is why you have an earnings gap, everyone. It's just normal. And this is what concerns me. The fact, Labor have some good policies, everyone. They have some good policies, but then they've got these crazy, insane things where they believe in like the wage gap and all this utter, just easily disproven rubbish, and it's part of their core policies. That alone is enough for me to distrust them. There you go. So if anyone tells you there's a wage gap, just point them to this statistic here, right there. Okay? So hours worked, so increased by 42.8 million. Up to 1.7 million. We're down over the year. Again, monthly hours worked in all jobs, seasonally adjusted, you can see. Participation rate increased 0.3 points to 66.1 and 0.2 to the year of November. Men were at 71%. Women increased more 0.4 to 61.4. And I'm assuming that's because of, well, more part-time work in the retail sector. Underemployment. The underemployment rate decreased by 1 point to 9.4. Underutilization rate decreased by 1.2 points to 16.2. So that's trending back down. So we're going back down to previous level. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Hopefully we'll hit there. So our states and territories. And what we'll do is I will jump over to their website over here so we can see this actual table because it didn't fit in my capture. We go here, states and territories. Come on. Okay, what are we going to look at here? New South Wales, their unemployment rate is 6.5. Victoria, 7.1. Queensland, 7.7% unemployment rate here. At least we're the second worst here in Queensland, everyone. South Australia 6.2, Western Australia 6.4, Tasmania 7.9%, Northern Territory 5.9. Northern Territory is doing pretty, wow, second best in the country with regards to unemployment. But then again, they've got about a 30%. Well, if you combine JobKeeper and government employees, it sits about 30% for NT. Australian Capital Territory is 4%. Unsurprising, a bureaucratic hub, and overall we're at 6.8%. So ACT is down, Northern Territory is down, Tasmania is up, Western Australia is up, South Australia is down, Queensland down, Victoria is up. The employment to population ratio changes, and New South Wales is up. The unemployment rate change: Victoria is down, Queensland, New South Wales is steady, South Australia is down, Western Australia down, Tasmania is down, Northern Territory up, ACT up, and Australia overall is down. So we'll jump back here and let's look at the, well, that's it. That's all the data, and then you can go through all the statistics to your heart's content. So there we have it, everyone. Unemployment drops to 6.8% as 90,000 more people enter the workforce. What do you reckon? I mean, it's a little bit of good news, but then again, we're going up and down like a yo-yo. You know, we went down, went up again, went back down again. So are we just going to track sideways? The real test will be next year, if it continues down or if it continues up. And it's going to be in different parts of the economy, everyone. So guys, there we have it. Some good news for November. Let's see how this goes into December. Hopefully unemployment will continue to go down and there'll be more opportunities for employment. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to scrape through next year once all of the support mechanisms start getting removed. You've got to remember, we still have JobKeeper fueling a lot of the economy, keeping a lot of businesses going. It's not going to last forever. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy our merch from HeiseSays, use Teespring, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.